if the governor's tax plan does go through, and it has been passed, and it is to go into effect next year. So before we go too far in crediting the job growth that we've had so far to the governor's tax plan, that's not the case. The tax plan hasn't happened yet, but it is coming. I would go with Jana on rescinding sales tax on food. Everyone ought to be able to go to a grocery store and buy groceries without paying sales tax. That's not going to generate savings. That puts us further into the hole. I would not raise property taxes. I would come up with alternatives to raise income taxes on the wealthiest Kansans so that we are all paying our fair share. Now, I suppose the reality is that I'm not among a certain number of majority people, that isn't going to happen. But that is what I would propose, that is what I would support. I think the income tax cuts that have been made, that are going to affect on the wealthiest Kansans this next year are wrong. I think they too should be paying their fair share, at least until the economy turns around and the economy grows. The other thing I would really do has nothing to do with taxes. I think there are huge resources in Kansas that could be developed by the state and for the state so that we can have some better sources of revenue. I grew up in Russell County, started my education in a one-room country school. Schools have changed, but so has the world around us. And one of the things we need to be paying attention to is using the wind in Kansas and using renewable energy resources. And the state were doing some help to private industry to get those resources going. Within a few years, we would have income generated from wind in Kansas that would help sustain the state and give us a different funding source that isn't totally dependent on taxes. Those changes have been resisted by the oil companies and the gas companies in Kansas who are making lots of money on the resources